What's up, CEOs? Today is our talk about the recession, selling cars in a recession. And if you're watching this right now, you're watching the replay. So if you want to join these live, you can join live in the Facebook group and you can join this Q&A that we have going on and get some of your questions answered while you're trying to figure it all out, right? I was reading through a couple of groups. I'm in a couple of auto dealer groups, and I was reading through like when people post and people answer the question, and I was reading through like all the answers, and I was like, people just be saying anything in these responses, like somebody would ask a question and it would say, someone would say, no, that's not true. Someone else would say, yes, that's true. Someone would say, it depends. Someone would say, and I was just thinking like, wow, like even being a part of a group that doesn't have like a designated mentor or some kind of expert who's given advice can be confusing because you still don't really get answers to your questions. So I'm saying that to say, join the Q&A here live as we do these videos live in the Facebook group. Okay, the description is in wherever the descriptions will be. Okay. And then if you want to join live and you can't figure out how, then just leave a comment and I will let you know. What's up, Jay? Good morning. All right, so I'm Shamel Leonard. I've had a lot of people to find me lately, so I want you to know who I am, why I'm here, what I stand for, and what I got going on. Okay, so I'm the founder of the Auto Dealer Business School. Yes, because I felt like there needed to be one, especially one focused on the issues of small dealerships or startup dealerships, right? We have a unique path, especially with a limited budget. We have a unique path. We have unique challenges that we really need to navigate in the straightest line so that we can save money and save time. So that's why I'm here to give you a step-by-step. It's kind of like an auto dealer business planner on how to start your dealership and get to six figures as quickly as possible. And that's just the first goal, or, one of the first milestones, money milestones, okay, is six figures. Because what you really need, if we're really talking, truth, which we do here, is you really need to be a millionaire selling used cars, and it's possible. But how you become a millionaire is you start somewhere, right? And the first milestone is six figures. Okay. So I talk a lot about that in the workshops on your path to $1 million. So there's a free workshop on how to sell your first 5 cars or buy and sell your first 5 cars that I talk about the path to $1 million selling cars. Okay. But let's talk about six figures for now, because that's our focus. What's up, Renika? So I am an NIADA Dashboard contributor. NIADA is the National Independent Auto Dealer Association. And I'm very excited about this because there aren't many people talking about small dealerships, startup dealerships. A lot of that content in NIADA are for bigger operations. And so I haven't tapped in before, but now I'm bringing a new voice and a new look because there are not many contributors who look like me, so that I can be relatable to the people who are really in this trying to build up a business. I've also been a past speaker at the NADA conference in 2021. NADA is National Auto Dealer Association. And I plan on that being something I do moving forward too, to continue to uplift the startup auto dealer and the small auto dealer and the underserved auto dealer. Okay. So yes, and I've helped people open small dealerships in many states, and just to name a few: Georgia, Texas, Arkansas, California, Virginia, Illinois. Okay, so just to name a few, I've helped to open dealerships in those states now over the last 4 years. So far, I'm on track for what it is I am setting out to do, which is to increase the number of successful small dealership owners who look like me. So, let me just be clear, right, of who I'm trying to get represented in this industry. All right. Women. Okay. And also, Black people, right? And anyone who is of that heritage. So yes, that is why I'm here, and that is what I'm doing. And I don't think I've said that before on a live, but when you look at the people who are opening dealerships, that's exactly who it is, right? So we have some announcements in Auto Dealer Business School. We have a sales challenge going on right now. The sales challenge is to help you to build up your sales. I'm always so surprised at how many people have a license and they have not sold one car or so very few cars. So let's get you in the momentum. Let's push you. Let's get you, have some accountability in this sales challenge so you can join that. I'll put the link to join that. And then I'll be in Nashville at the Dealer Center workshop. Dealer Center is a dealer management software, which is the bomb. Like, you can run your dealership from your phone, really, with this DMS. Okay, and so they'll break down a lot about how to use it at this workshop. This one happens to be in Nashville, so all my Tennessee dealers, okay, I already got 2 who are going to be there with me at the Auto Dealer Business School table. So if you want to be in the room, join me in Nashville. The date is actually August 18th, okay? I think I said before a different date, but it is August 18th, all right, in Nashville. And it is a 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. event. So plan to be there for that time. But then we are going to get together after because I'll be there overnight. So we're going to get together and, talk life, business, all those things. So definitely join me in Nashville. And then the last announcement is I have funding pre-approved offers. So if you're looking for startup dealership funding and you're wondering if you would be approved, then I am doing pre-approvals. Okay. Before, the process was that you had to be a part of the program first, but then I went back to the lender and I was like, hey, that's, it's kind of backwards. People are really trying to understand if they should get in the program, if they'll get funding. So, what can we do? So we have some pre-approved offer process. So I will put the link below on how you can get in on that. All right. So those are my announcements. Any questions on anything so far? Before we get into selling cars in a recession, right? So lots of people are talking about a recession. We see prices increasing, food, gas. We don't know what's going on with this job market. We are seeing all kinds of things happen in our society. And so yes, and interest rates are going up, right? And so when all those things happen, yes, there usually is a drop in spending, which is what a recession is called, how it's defined, okay? A recession is defined as a drop in spending, all right? So when we talk about a recession, usually in terms of like jobs and how many jobs are there, it seems that we're in a healthy job market, but we're in this great resignation where people are like taking a stand and saying, look, I'm not gonna be in this job with bad terms anymore. I need something better for me and my family, right? And so there are lots of people who are not working, even though jobless claims are down. All right. So the whole point is, yes, there is a drop in spending, and several people have been reporting on noticing the effects. All right. So I know lots of people get into the used car business because they know that cars are recession proof, right? But that is actually a myth. There are only certain markets that are recession proof, and those markets are the ones that don't need financing to buy a car. Okay, because if you need financing, then you need a job or you need a successful business with, tax returns for the last 2 years, right? And so if we're in a recession, then you might not have a job, or you might have had, people might have had to take a lower paying job, or their income has changed, or they're hesitant to have something financed during a recession because it's a recession. They have this job, and what happens if this job is gone, right? So, yes, the recession-proof markets in the car business are only the markets that don't need financing to buy a car. All right. So, what markets are those, y'all? Okay. Those are your cash cars, people who need cars, right? And those are your luxury cars, people who gonna buy what they want regardless of the economy because they got it like that, right? Those are the two recession-proof markets, from my opinion. Okay, so this is then, so then the question is like, okay, so do I get into this business right now, recession? I'm already in the business. Do I close? No, this is actually the best time to be in the business. You just have to make sure you have recession-proof streams of income, right? Because you're going to need to have income from people who need a car and they're going to buy it, or they're just going to buy what they want because they aren't dependent on the whatever is going on in the economy. This is the best time to start your affordable car program if you are selling cash cars. Okay. And what I mean by your affordable car program is I talked last week about marketing your cars versus marketing a service or a program, right? So your affordable car program is a service, and basically you have an affordable car for them, but you also have a way for them to upgrade and improve their situation, improve their credit, improve, once their income improves, then they can get into a nicer, newer car, even with third-party financing or or depending on financing. Okay, so this is the best time to start from the bottom, so to speak, in your business, because you can gain lots of momentum and lots of loyal customers by helping them get an affordable car. Good morning, Larry. What's up? So do y'all have any questions about now is the best time to start your affordable car program, right? Any questions about that, right? Now, of course, as I always say, your business growth depends significantly on how you run your business and the reputation of your business, all right? So you have to be out here selling cars that you feel good about. So you have to make sure that you have good cars. And I know that the cash car market is a hard market for that. That's why a lot of dealers don't mess with this market. But it is my belief that this market is the necessity that we need. And especially if you're a small dealer, it is the thing that will skyrocket your business. It will sustain you for years and years and years to come because you've built a relationship with people and they refer you and you continue to get repeat business from them, which from everything that people write about business and how to run business and how to grow business and scale business is how you do it, is you get referrals and you get repeat buyers, right? So any questions about the affordable car program? While I'm waiting on questions, I'm going to talk a little bit more about, some things that you can have in your affordable car program. So it's not just cash cars. Well, it is cash cars, right? But this is also a great time to start your in-house financing and you be the bank. That way, people who do need financing, then you can you can finance those cars for them, and they can get into a better car later. Like I was saying, the upgrade program, right? So what I'm saying is you definitely want to make sure that you have the proper amount of risk with being the bank. But you definitely can be the bank, and it is something that you can do and is a good revenue stream for your business. And what I mean by be the bank is, I mean buy here, pay here, right? That's what that is in-house financing. You be the bank, your business is the bank, your business is the lender. That is buy here, pay here. Okay, so I know I threw a lot of things out there, but I want to just give you the information you need. And, there's no possible way that I could break it all down right now. That's why I have the Six Figure Dealer Club. In the Six Figure Dealer Club, we have the Affordable Car Program that we are all adopting right now in our dealerships to run our revenue streams, because that's what it is. It's different revenue streams that you're building up in your dealership, right? And it's a system, and it's cash cars, it's buy here, pay here, and it's also third-party financing, because that is the path that most of your buyers will take or will need to take. Okay, and then there are all kind of specifics on how you run each program to minimize risk and maximize profits and rewards. Hence, high profits even during a recession. All right. So, any questions? Any questions? I know if you're brand new, I probably introduced some things that you're like, what? Buy here, pay here, or DMS, or third-party financing, affordable car program. What? So definitely, if you need more information, or if you want to know how you can get started implementing the affordable car program in your dealership, then you can schedule a strategy session with me, and I'll put the link there. And during our strategy session, we'll just go through what the requirements are for you to have an affordable car program in your business, and what it will take time-wise and budget, and how long it'll take you to get to your milestone of six figures, depending on what you have to do in your business and what state you are in, and what stage you're in your business, whether you're licensed or you are already licensed and have inventory. Okay, so definitely schedule a strategy session if you want to learn more about the affordable car program in your dealership, selling cars with high profits that you feel good about, and helping people to go from where they are to someplace better. All right, like I feel like that's like the ultimate goal, really, is to for me at least, is to have a business that I really feel proud about, that is out here helping and not contributing to the problem. All right, so any questions? Y'all are real quiet. Are you taking notes? Let me know. Give me a little thumbs up or thumbs down. If it's thumbs down, then let me know what you wish you would have learned about. I'm trying to make sure that I've covered what I want to talk about in about a recession and how to proceed in a recession, right? Prices at the auctions are coming down. I mean, this is really a great time. And, people talk all the time about recessions and how that's where a lot of millionaires are made, is in a recession. So I just want to leave you with this. Don't be afraid of a recession. None of that has anything to do with you, as long as you have the right plan and as long as you are prepared for whatever is ahead, right? So you definitely want to build a business that is recession proof, even if it's not a recession, because nobody has officially declared if we're in a recession, if we're headed to a recession. Just a lot of talk right now, right? But no need to really follow that news. Just know that, hey, in this lifetime, there are probably going to be a couple of recessions. So I need to just go ahead and plan to have a recession-proof business right now. And a recession-proof used car business is one that sells vehicles that aren't dependent on third-party financing. Because in a recession, people struggle with getting financing from lenders. So you cannot have that as your primary revenue stream in your dealership and survive during a recession. Okay. So any questions? Y'all still quiet? I still haven't seen anything. Was this helpful? Did I help to alleviate your worries about a recession? Is there something you wish I would have touched on? Just trying to make sure I have everything I wanted to say, but that's about it. If you think of something later, drop it in the comments. I'm always praying for your success, okay? I really think that this is something really great, to be able to establish a small dealership that pays you, the wage that you want to make in your business. I know I say wage because I'm thinking living wages, right? When they talk about living wages. And so like what you want to make, an income that you want to make in your business, and can supply all your needs, benefits, time freedom, and also do something good in the community, right? Instead of having these huge dealerships that are in the news for exploiting people and exploiting customers and doing bad business and selling bad cars, we can have all these smaller dealerships that cater to the community and change the way that the auto industry is done, really, right? Especially from this standpoint, the affordable cars, right? I just really think that this is powerful. This is a powerful movement. It's like the small dealers taking over the corporate dealers, right? We can pop up in neighborhoods all across the US, and even if you're just selling, 10 to 20 to 30 cars a month, you're still doing a good service for your community, because you are saving people from, the I don't want to say abuse of the bigger, dealership, because there are some bigger dealerships that do well by people, but then there are lots that don't, right? But you're another option in your community for people who really need your services. Okay. I just really think this is a powerful movement. It's like the small dealers taking over, right? And not only are we taking over, but your dealership is the ground, is the basis for all of your wealth building and all of your wealth management. You have this wonderful dealership in your community that also gives you access to people so that you can fulfill some other goals that you have in your life, like whatever it is you want to sell, whatever it is you want to provide, whatever it is you want to do, right? If you want to be a leader in your community, this is a great opportunity to be that. So I just want to say that, because I think we are in a small dealer movement. So definitely, if you want to be a part of that movement, schedule a strategy session. I'm always praying for your success. I'm glad, Larry, that this is very helpful. I do want to touch base with you, Larry, because we had a strategy session. I want to see how things are going with you. So let me know, send me an email, Larry. Let me know how things are going, if you're moving forward, or how, what you've decided, right? And, yeah, I'm ready when you are, okay? Things are really shaping up in a great way for the small dealers. So, let's get the information you need so you can move forward, and even the funding you need so you can move forward. All right. Hey, Renee. All right, CEOs, that's all I have. I will see you next week. Next week, I'm going to be talking about some licensing and everything you need to know. Like the most important things you need to know before you decide to sell used cars or to get a dealer's license. Okay. So I will see you next week. Be blessed.